Well, Henning, where do you see all this going? What sort of reforms would you like to see to make Europe 100% solid?
So we need fiscal reforms. We need a fiscal framework to stabilize the euro. We have a single currency in a non-optimal currency union. That is still the current situation. So we urgently need fiscal reforms. That means to centralize fiscal policy in Brussels.
So you're talking about the overreaching structure of the Eurozone, but not the member states themselves, because, I mean, they're so structurally different and their makeup is totally different.
Exactly. That's part of the problem. So the heterogeneity among the member states in the Eurozone is still very large. So that means we leave it to each and every single member state to conduct required reforms instead of centralizing fiscal policy in Brussels.
So you'd like to see them all following the same rules, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. We need the same framework for all member states, and that means we have to stick to common rules.
What if they don't all want the same system, though? Because that's proved to be the main problem, especially in the peripheral nations.
Exactly. There's no sufficient acceptance to centralize fiscal policy in Brussels, and that's part of the problem. So heterogeneity is not expected to diminish.
If we're not going to get that, though, could you imagine a different Europe set up in a different way that could function and that doesn't experience a financial crisis every few years?
When it comes to the euro area, it's difficult to stabilize the euro without having fiscal policy centralized in Brussels. When it comes to the European Union in general, we must say that a multi-speed European framework must be more sufficient or more appropriate to stabilize the European Union.
But when you talk about Brussels and its powers and fiscal rules, I mean, there's never been a fine even dished out by Brussels over the breaking of its financial stability pact by certain countries when it comes to deficits, for example.
Exactly. So Brussels must be able to deal with debt crisis, with the banking sector that is still in danger, that is still related also to public debt, and to deal with all these questions that are highly relevant for the stability of the euro is important, is crucial for the future of the euro.
So you're talking about, just briefly, stronger rules, tougher rules, or more realistic rules that everyone can maybe follow?
Both. So more realistic rules that are designed to stabilize the euro, and then member states can more easily stick to these rules.
Henning Vöpel, thank you very much for coming in today.